Well, good morning and hello everyone from the Hotel California, where you can check out anytime you like, and in fact, if I don't check out by 11 o'clock, they will throw me out. It's been a wonderful trip, and I'm delighted to have made it from sea to shining sea and arrived in California about, 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, across the state line. I have to tell you, I really didn't plan to come this far so soon. I had planned to camp another night in Arizona, actually, after the Grand Canyon. But I happened onto the historic section of old Route 66, and I have to tell you, it was an otherworldly experience. In fact, I'm not sure I experienced all of it entirely on this planet, and you'll see that in the video. It really was just lovely, and I have this feeling that people who live in California and Arizona have been keeping this tremendous secret from the rest of us who grew up in America and never traveled out here, which is that it is just stunningly beautiful. And my trip across the Mojave Desert was just awe-inspiring. I've never seen scenery like that, and it just goes on and on and on forever. And on Route 66, it's really rather remote. There's some sections where there's just not anything, gasoline, water, food, anything for miles and miles and miles and miles. In fact, on one particularly long stretch, and you'll see it on the video, I was so hot and so thirsty that I think I began to hallucinate, but I'm pretty sure that I encountered 4 of the most beautiful women on earth on this road through the Mojave Desert, and I did manage to capture them on film. Anyway, a bit of fun, and it was just a lovely trip. I highly recommend it to everyone. If you ever come to this country or you live here already and you haven't driven Route 66 from the Grand Canyon out to the California state line, I highly recommend it. It is well worth the visit, and I hope you can appreciate that from the images in today's road trip. So you won't hear from me for a while. I'm going to be staying with my nephew Aiden. I told you earlier that I had no family out here. Well, I was scolded and reprimanded for that by my sister Sherry, who said that I have lots of nieces and nephews out here. It's just hard to keep up with where all the little rascals have moved to. And Aiden is out here in San Diego, so I'm going to be here for a few days getting the bike some routine service. Alice has passed her 6,000-mile birthday and needs a valve adjustment and an oil change and some minor things. She's running quite well. That's just per the factory recommendation. So lovely to have you with me. God bless you, and thank you for following my journey. I'll see you in a few days.
I've been worked by the rain, driven by the snow, drunk and dirty, don't you know, and I'm still willing. And I was out on the road, late at night, singing my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Dallas Alice.
When I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari to Hatchapeta, Tonopah, I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. Driven the back road so I wouldn't get wasted.
And if you give me white sand wine,
and you show me a sign, I'll be willing to be moving.
by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head stowed in, but I'm still on my feet, and I'm still in a whole lot of trouble. Smuggle some smoke, some folks from Mexico, baked by the sun.
Every time I go to Mexico, and I'm still, and I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchabee to Tonopah. I've driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back road so I wouldn't get way.
And if you give me weed, white sand wine,
And you show me a sign,
I'll be willing to be moving.
I was once out strolling one very hot summer's day, when I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big field of tall grass. I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face as I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, and that I was the star of the movie. This really blew my mind, the fact that me, an overfed, long-haired, leaping gnome, should be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. I stood high upon a mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl. There was long ones, tall ones, short ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, crazy ones. Out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ear something crazy. She said, "Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl." I could feel hot flames of fire roaring at my back as she disappeared, but soon she returned. In her hand was a bottle of wine, in the other a glass. She poured some of the wine from the bottle into the glass and raised it to her lips. And just before she drank it, she said, "Take the